So you're thinking about buying your first 7-string, but you're a little bit nervous about it. You shouldn't be. 7-strings are awesome. Let's talk about why you should get one. So the short answer of this video is, if you like metal guitar, if you like drop tunings, if you like tuning really low, then yes, absolutely, get you a 7-string. So the thing that scared me the most about a 7-string was the tuning. How in the world am I going to tune a 7-string versus a 6-string? The answer is, it's really not all that different. To my knowledge, 7-string guitars are usually tuned to either B standard or drop A. Now, B standard may sound intimidating, but really, it's just like a normal guitar with this extra string right here. So, from bottom to top, we have now up to that point, it's like a normal 6-string guitar. But then we add the B string there at the end. So basically, it's like a standard guitar, but you just have this extra string up here that gives you a lower sound. So if you know how to play a 6-string guitar, it's not going to be too big a leap for you. The main thing you'll get used to is you have this new low B string to work with. And for clean tones, that would give you kind of a cool, interesting way to hit new chords and come up with some really cool voicings. If I was a better guitarist, I'd show you how to do that, but I'm not that good. So the other common tuning with an 8-string is drop A. And if you've played a 6-string guitar in drop D, you already know how to play in drop A. The only difference is it's way lower. So these 6 strings are going to be tuned the same way B standard is, which is B standard. Except you tune this bottom one to A. And then you would play this the same way you'd play a 6-string in drop D. Only difference is the neck's just going to be a little bit wider because it's got to fit an extra string on there, and it's going to sound lower. Other than that, it's stuff you've already been working towards. If you play metal, if you play drop D, if you are an intermediate guitarist. Drop A sounds a little something like this. So the cool thing about a 7-string is you have all that cool lower range stuff that you want to play and want to thrash out on and all that, but it's also still a 6-string guitar because of the other 6 strings. So you could still play the things you would normally play on a 6-string on your 7-string. That's good enough. You get the idea. The reason I got a 7-string is because I wanted to play a Fit for a King song that is in drop F, and I could not tune a 6-string that low. So, getting this guitar opened up some lower tunings for me that I was not able to reach on a standard 6-string guitar. And getting a 7-string brings even lower tunings into the equation if you get you one of these. This pedal right here is a game changer, and I'm probably going to make a video on it in the future. But this thing plus a 7-string, you can get low. You could even get 8-string tunings on this thing with the drop pedal and get your Mick Gordon on. Another thing to think about what the 7-string is, well, what kind of strings do I put on there? So there are tons of brands that make full 7-string sets. Ernie Ball does this, for example. But here's what I do. I take a normal 6-string set of D'Addario 10s. Gauges don't really matter, but we'll talk about that in another video. And I get a single D'Addario 7-string NW.072. And that's what I put on there. This is obviously the thick 7-string. This is the rest of the strings. So you don't have to do this. This is just how my guitar teacher had it set up when I bought this guitar from him. Shout out Andrew Stanton, you rock. There you have it. So the short answer of this video is, if you like metal guitar, if you like drop tunings, if you like tuning really low, then yes, absolutely, get you a 7-string. The only requirement I think you should probably meet before you buy a 7-string is I think you should be close to an intermediate guitarist on a 6-string, just so you know how playing a guitar is supposed to feel. Because if you started with a 7-string, it can be kind of weird. But if you got used to a 7-string before you hop to a 6-string, that'd be odd. But if you are completely comfortable with a 6-string guitar and know how to play in drop tunings and all that, you're ready. Go for it. Get you a 7-string. So that's all I have to say on this subject. I'm not an expert. I've just owned one for a couple of years and I love it. So do not be afraid of getting you one if you think you're ready. Happy New Year. God bless you. Get to shredding.